Are you still there? Ah, Baba. Hey, only local.
Is that Diola?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Adiola, how you doing, Baba? I said you get local. That man, I picked you, it dropped, and you are able to come back in right away. The line is quite busy
Baba,
tonight.
I just say you quickly.
Well, Epos, Ado.
Otis to everybody. Otis to everybody.
Yeah.
Otis to everybody. I'm just, I don't tire. I don't tire. Man. I don't tire.
So you tell me about it, Baba. 2027 still foul. Tired, DK.
Otis to me. I just think, everything will start unraveling before that 2027. There will be a big unraveling. There will be people pitching different kinds of tents, just to stay in power for what? You destroy the country now. There's nothing left again, Marigo.
Yeah.
There's nothing left. If you were to do X-ray and go for MRI scan about OT cast, everything is you've destroyed everything. There's something else remaining. I don't know what they are adjusting for, or pitching tent, or trying to.
Well, if you think nothing remains, and they still see that there is so much still left, and they are spending so much enough that call a man that says, whatever money cannot do, Adiola.
More money will do it.
You see, so you have no ways that. So if there is nothing there, guy, they probably won't be. Right now, the entire system has become so compromised, right, that these guys have concluded all their plan enough that they believe that some people won't even reach the level that they will put their poster or their picture and that of Tinubu side by side by 2027. Maybe they organize, say you want to do election, you want to run against him, this and that. Baba, people will get disqualified. People will be, a lot of things will make people like that 2027 though, with the Wiki and his gang. And I'm not going to even get enough to say you want contest. Where are you want to take contest? When INEC don't remove your name.
I from what I've seen so far, this is the first time that I'm seeing that the politics is so enormous that it does not even look at the suffering of the people at all. I've never seen a case whereby people are so immersed in the politics of the next cycle.
I'm telling you, while the country is facing hell, right? These guys are more interested in their 2027, and they are pursuing it with so much vigor, like serious. You get the country is burning. Like what?
You go to a state. You go to a state whereby people have been massacred, and there are comments around politics and political enemies. I can't reconcile that, Michael. You can't reconcile it. The people's needs are nowhere. They're nowhere. They are nowhere in shape or form in their front line. All they know is that next election cycle. It's the first time I'm seeing it in my lifetime that there is no effort at all to do anything. All we know is that people are nominating him ahead of 2027 election.
Yeah,
people are saying they will deliver their state. I don't understand that. For me, it is baffling, my ego, that the seed that they are sowing will come back and haunt them, my ego, because the way it is now. I don't know if there is
there is a question I once asked someone, and it was supposed to be an honest answer, so to say. Okay, so Tinubu has to go. All right, and it's not just Tinubu. The entire anything that has to do with APC, Egbekegbe has to go. But they currently have so much power and resources to make that impossible. But people say people's will or people's power is more powerful than the people in power. So when Kolu leaves, who should, or should I say when APC ends, what should replace it?
You see, Michael, you are thinking too far. You're not looking at the outcome of the damage they've done already to people's lives.
Right.
So you can, we can talk about what will replace it, but if you defund the vital parts of the economy, when it's time for you to reap what you've sown, you will reap a poorer state, and you keep on reaping a divided state. So the fruit of what they've done would have to appear first before we start calling what to replace APC, because this poverty that they've re-engineered and into a new monster will have to bear fruit one day. So I just pray that
until we finish eating their fruits,
we
can't start afresh.
Because Timaigo, you can be saying people are nominating him, but the outcome of the average Nigerian man is not going to be better in the next 2 years. Their life outcomes.
But they are telling people that the worst is over now.
No, see,
they said that Tinubu's policies are going to begin to start manifesting.
See, that is what is baffling. You can talk is cheap, but what are the policies you've put in place? How are you checking is working? There's nothing working, Michael.
No.
Have you improved food security?
No.
What do you have to show that food is secure? What do you have in place to show that the price of X and Y commodities are going to be driven downwards? There is no proof anywhere, Michael.
But it's just trust us. They are telling people to trust them. Trust us. You can't trust us.
Trust now. Wind. Can you trust
I go lie for you.
Can you capture wind?
I go lie for you.
Can you trust wind?
Imagine APC saying, trust me. You say, how? I go lie for you. You say, you APC now go kill you.
No, if you might go before I leave quickly, just a quick one. If you have a database of all the farmers and you secure where they are, and you know the harvest per hectare that they're going to produce, and you subsidize them heavily to drive price downwards, and you are making tangible, observable efforts that people can see, then we'll believe you.
That is traceable development. When people say things takes time. Yeah, when people say development takes time, that's kind of development you can track. Nobody to commission 30 kilometers. Or nobody to commission 20 kilometers from 750 kilometers.
There's a yam exchange, a yam commodity exchange around the Benue side before the Buhari time. It was a bustling town whereby yam used to go into that yam exchange, that people used to buy middlemen. The price of yam was affordable. All of a sudden, Boko Haram headsmen, everything just got destroyed. People were unable to go to the farms. Yams were rotting in the ground. People were killed on their farmland. The farm exchange, the yam exchange itself, a massive warehouse facility, became dried up.
Damn.
So why won't yam be close to 10,000 naira per tuber? So there isn't any tangible, observable thing you can hold on and say, you know what? They have made concerted efforts to drive down the price of. Get a basket of goods that constitutes your breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and make the efforts to drive down those prices. Either you heavily subsidize farmer. Every country subsidizes something.
Absolutely.
Is whatever you subsidize just has to make sense and have a tangible outcome for people's prosperity. It's simple as that. So if you get all the Nigerian farmers and secured all their borders and he subsidized them heavily, whereby they're able to produce, because farming is expensive. It's expensive. In the UK, for every pound that a farmer makes, government subsidy accounts for 60%, about 60p for every pound they make. So that means that farming is not even profitable in the first place. In the UK, it's not profitable because even the ground in the UK is less fertile. But in Nigeria, it's even more fertile. You can actually count how many more harvests you have in the UK. They can tell you, we have only 50 more harvests in the UK, 50 years of more strong harvest because of the soil is not that great. But Nigeria, the soil is super prosperous. So if we cannot,
people can cultivate them because of insecurity.
You can't even cultivate them. So there is no tangible, observable trace that you've collected all the farmers. You have their numbers, you have their farmland, and you are pouring free seeds, and you are pouring free tractors, and you are monitoring every harvest per hectare that is driving down price. There isn't, see, the will is not there. And whenever the will is not there, stop wishing. There's no will, so we need to stop wishing. Good night.
Adeola, God bless you. Thank you so much. I want to also say a very big, quick thank you to these individuals. I'm just going to call your first name because you probably want to be anonymous. Joachim, as well as Degoke. Bless you too. So you see, I see how people who care for me. But let's take this call. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
Maego.
Sir?
Maego.
Yes, sir.
It's the first time I'm calling you.
Oh, it is the first time. And where are you calling from?
I'm in Warri, but I live in Lagos.
You are in Lagos. How is Lagos?
I live in Lagos, but I'm in Warri right now.
Oh, are you in Warri?
Right now for a job.
Oh, bless you.
But I live in Lagos.
Bless you, Baba. So how is Warri tonight?
Very well. Very fine.
Very well.
Yeah,
so you decided to join
job,
us this evening?
Yes.
Please.
I've always joined you.
Right. So now.
I've always joined you.
God bless you.
My wife and I quarrel because of you.
No, come on. Next time you are back in Lagos and she's around, right? Make me say hello to her. All right.
She says we are wasting our time. Nigeria is irredeemable.
Okay. Now tell me more. I want to listen now. Go on.
I don't believe Nigeria is irredeemable. I'm an obedient myself.
Bless you.
And I also followed through all the campaigns, all the rallies. Yeah. The thing is, Nigeria is so tough now. Very tough.
It is.
And then we're waiting for somebody to lead the way. I don't think that should be the strategy. Well, wow. I'm also hoping that there's still a lot of time. We are waiting on. Yes, we are waiting on. There's going to be a lot of implosion in the APC. So after that there'll be some realignments. And then everybody will put it out.
So that everybody can then be on the same camp and then you go again. But the question is, or should I say the people's concern who are trying to invest in this is that, if Peter Obi is part of their coalition, well, maybe they stand a chance. Do you think so? I mean, you are there.
Obi being in the coalition, and the coalition making any sense, is for them to allow him to run as the presidential candidate.
That is your own position too. Anything short of that, Imko. Like, for instance, the coalition don't come together. They decided to pick somebody else and say, you know what? All of us
we are not going to be interested.
See?
We are not going to be interested.
Now, I'm speaking to an obedient from Nigeria. So when I told you here that I have read people's reactions, they've been very clear. They don't mind that, these guys are coming together to form coalition. Not that they like them, but you know something? They can look away as long as you make Peter Obi. So there are people who strongly believe that Peter Obi is enough to effect a sort of a positive something on this,
because the important thing is for us to remove a common enemy.
Right.
So once that is done and somebody with some sanity is in the center of affairs as president, then there is hope for the country.
So some of the people believe that what Nigeria needs is not a saint or anything, just somebody to bring sanity, just a momentary sanity. People have been through a lot in the last 10 years.
Yes.
Right.
And I promise you that it'll be presidency will not be like this current presidency where you have a lot of criminals all over the place.
Hmm.
You know,
Okay.
because having preached to the whole world that is going to run a transparent government, he will not get it there and start with rascality.
Right.
What you are seeing now is damn too much.
It is.
How can somebody be giving his son 40 billion worth of land in Abuja? How can you do that?
And then damn all
It's,
the
it's,
consequences.
it's insanity. How can somebody say you will come back, we will reinstate you as the governor of River State, but you will only run for one term?
You will not run for second
Why?
term.
What are you? Who are
Like,
you?
who are you?
Who are you? Are you the person that appointed him? He was elected, for crying out loud.
At least let's pretend that he was elected. Can you please respect that? But because they believe that
Can
maybe
you
he's
respect
not.
that?
Hmm.
And you're openly telling us that this is what you. That's why everybody is running into APC, like you call them.
Yes, so I mean that's who they are. You see why I call them Egbekegbe is because I am like, wait, there is time for politics. You get there is time for governance. Okay, so you cannot suspend governance for politics. All right.
Yeah.
And then start gaslighting the citizens for complaining that you have abandoned governance. That can't be, Egbekegbe is a bad society. APC is one.
Yeah.
Baba?
Yes. So we are waiting patiently. We are going to we are grouping. We are grouping and waiting.
We are also watching. Good luck. Good luck with that.
So once we are ready, you will see what will happen.
I mean, I'll be here. That's exactly what I want to see. Baba?
Yes, it will happen in our time.
God bless you and safe trip back to Lagos, okay? When next you are there,
thank you.
Let me say hello to the missus, okay? You have a good one, sir.
No problem. Cheers, thank you very much.
Yes, sir. So I have another caller on the line. A quick one. Hello. Hello there. Can you hear me? Now that's the problem. Sometimes the call is connected or it's not. But can you hear me, sir or ma'am? Oh.
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Good. I almost like took another one there.
Oh,
great. But you.
Oh yeah, welcome. This is Lucky from Canada.
Sir Lucky.
Lucky from Canada.
That's what I mean.
Yeah,
Lucky from Canada.
I agree too.
Baba, I agree
yes,
you too.
Yes, boss. Yeah.
I know all of us can hear you, by the way. So when you're ready, just fire.
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah. I'm ready, man. I'm ready.
Please go on. Go ahead.
Thank you for what you are.
Yes,
thank you for what you are doing. You are doing a great job, bro.
Thank you.
Yeah. And I just want to say something about Peter Obi. Like I do say, Peter Obi is part of the establishment. Yeah. He might be the less evil one.
You get?
But if Peter Obi eventually gets to that power, I don't think he'll be able to do anything, because for him to have gone during the election, he went to pay homage to what's his name was IBP and Abu Salam Abubakar. I don't know the criminal in that country. Those are the ones dictating for the people within the country. So what will he be able to do? Not be able to do anything. So the way things are in Nigeria right now, it's only revolution that can make Nigeria a better place. Revolution. Let's forget this, our Oduduwa, our Biafra, and our Arewa. If we can come up and have one mind and fight these people, that is only when Nigeria will be okay. I'm telling you.
So you don't believe you don't believe in their elections, and at the same time you are not buying this idea of let's get to be something different from APC. You're not buying that, are you?
About all those challenges, there's no election in that country, Baba. Those guys, they know who's going to win the next
election. Everybody just push their own keke.
Yes, now they know who will win the next election. When Tinubu never win the first one, now not do anything. And now we don't win the first one, and now what can win now? We can't win him now. They know what to do overnight. You understand? And let me tell you, all those our
yeah, the UN and all those people, nobody go say, okay, make it separate. They will not support it.
No.
If the thing over there bloody,
Do you know?
the UN, the America, the Canada, the UK, they will not join it. They will not do anything. You understand?
Right.
Now when they don't say the thing that they bloody, that's when they will now come in and say, our company, they want to take over Amo. You understand? That is it. There's nothing good that can come from that country. I'm telling you. There's
And
nothing
that
good.
is not even a cause.
Yeah.
Saloki, see,
Yeah,
I'm going.
it's glaring.
Yeah, go on. Sorry, you want to add more?
Yeah. No, I'm listening to you, Baba. I didn't hear you, Baba.
So I am going to partially agree with you. All right, in the sense that revolution is something that a lot of the people believes that happens spontaneously. Like we all agreed on this platform that you don't even give it a date. But others also believe that something will have to happen. As much as we don't wish for all this kind of a bloodbath and all that, people have said that if these criminals have to be shown the door, then there is a chance that there are people who are going to die. People are dying every day anyway. So whether you choose to or not, people are still going to. People will die. So then people now believe that, people are saying, I keep using people. I would say some people are saying that an event, something has to happen. Sure, you get. And that something will happen in a way that it may actually be something so insignificant. Let me give you an example. We have seen Warsaw. They have killed 200 people. They have killed 500. We have seen the military. They have killed civilians. We have seen the terrorists. They have killed military. We have seen wars that ordinarily should make people blood boil.
Yes.
But Nigerians have looked away. It may just be one day. It may just be one day. A politician will just go filling station. They inside in car, try to buy fuel. A fuel attendant goes into an argument with the politician's driver. Politician's driver push the attendant. Attendant fall down. She died. People got mad. They opened the door to attack the owner of the door. They see a politician. Then burn the car. And before you know it, it don't spread everywhere. You see, something like that can lead to revolution. But again, you can't bank on one when there are also others. So those who are standing for elections or pushing elections, the reason why they support them is not because I believe that they can use the election to win anything, but I believe they can use the election to actually start something that's going to lead to something bigger. That's my own banking also. You don't see that way.
Yeah, I agree with you in a way, but no election for the country now. We and you know that those things doesn't count. It doesn't count. Then we're just wasting our time. Nothing will happen. It's a waste of time. I'm telling you, nothing will happen.
Well,
like today now, I saw one. I don't know how true that is. Say that Togo they took to the street as well.
Since yesterday,
I don't know how true that.
Yeah, now it's about 2 days now.
So the thing is,
Kenyans have been on the street now for about 3-4 days.
The thing is spreading gradually. Don't reach our border. Don't be Togo here. Before you know how Benin Republic, Benin Nigeria, maybe the same border have turned all of them. Before you know, it's just that our own Nigerian people, they suffer the turn to take creative. They will turn on to content, the country.
We are so divided. It's because we are so divided. Once the fire, when the street is burning down from the north, once it gets to the middle belt, it's just going to die. When the middle belt is boiling, trying to build something, once it gets to the southwest, it will die. If it is the south that is pushing something, the moment it gets to that north, it will die. So that division keeps, it's like we are blowing cold and hot at the same time. Never on the same place, never on the same level. And the politicians know this, Baba. The politicians know this. So the day that the fluctuating, people's wants in this regard, right? By the time this fluctuating up and down, the north, the south, the middle, this and that, by the time it just suddenly just balance, and the middle belt is in the middle, the north, the south, it could be the end, but we still haven't met that equilibrium yet. But we will still be pushed. Saloki, thank you so much for calling me, Baba. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, okay? Yes, sir. Let's take this. Hello.
Hello, Mayegu.
Baba, how are you, sir?
Fine, good evening.
Good evening.
Mayegu,
sir?
like I said in the afternoon, you know, many people don't know how Tinubu is prepared and who prepared
They
Tinubu.
can only assume. Okay.
Because Mayegu, I've lived in Germany like 14 years.
Bless you.
I'm now in America. So I've seen and we watch a lot of movies. How did Tinubu escape this drug problem in America? What the terms? And the other day, somebody asked question, is he Tinubu is a magician or what? Everybody that fought at that fake Nadeko with Tinubu, those people, some of them died, some of them went into jail. Only Tinubu sabi how to run. Only him get leg. Only him get. So we know Oyibo, they prepare themselves 50 years to come. They prepare Tinubu for Nigeria. For my own opinion, I've looked this thing in and out, up and down. They prepare Tinubu